Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel, and today we have got a WWE 2006 GM slash type of universe type of mode series that we're going to be doing. I'll explain that in just a second, but it is also great to be back. I have not been back in about 3.5 weeks, it feels like. Um, Between school and getting over COVID, there's a lot happening. Just in between that, yeah, it was not a fun experience, and I really missed doing this. So I'm really glad to be back, and I have a PS2 again. So yay! And I basically want to explain this mode because can I get back to Raw? Cool, I can. So SmackDown versus Raw 2006 is a game I've never really played before, but I always found this game to be specifically interesting. Not necessarily on the fact that I like how they did it in GM mode. Like, there's no options. I can't really customize anything. It really didn't fit my style. So what I want to do is try to make this as accurate as possible. I see this is SmackDown's roster, but I'll actually I have the full list because I want to include every single person in this game into our series because this is probably the coolest roster that I think I've ever seen. Just because it's just completely different. I mean, you got guys like Muhammad Hassan, Rene Dupree, Heidenreich, Jesus, but you have some names you wouldn't really hear today. And the same could be said for Raw. So what we're going to do every single week is we're just going to take whatever show that we make and try to make it as accurate as possible to our. So we're using pay-per-view mode, so to do the shows. Whoops. So we're going to try to make it as accurate to the pay-per-view mode that we're going to do, and we're going to compare which show technically did better at the end of the week and see who won the star ratings. So we'll be using the star system in the GM mode and the fan support in the GM mode as well. That's as far as we're gonna go with the GM mode. But on the better half of things, play your WWE. There we go. We've got Raw and SmackDown. We've got 4 title matches we're going to play through because it is the first week. And you guys know, whenever I do a series, we have to have title matches. And then we're going to skip the other 2, which would be Batista and Booker T, and Chris Benoit versus Jericho versus Kane. And then on the SmackDown side of things, again, same deal. 4 title matches. And we're going to skip Austin, Undertaker, Guerrero, and Michaels. And we're going to skip Andre the Giant versus Rene Dupree and Heidenreich. So, with that being said, Chef will be joining us throughout this series. By the way, he couldn't make it today, which is fine. My goal is to have him on for next episode. And for Chef's roster, I gave him the SmackDown roster just because one of his favorite ever factions was the NWO, and since they have Hollywood Hogan in this game, I thought I'd give him SmackDown while I have Raw, and I would just book for both shows like we were going to do with 2007, which I can't wait to do that again once we finish. Once we finish this series. So to kind of just give you guys the heads up about what's going on, the Raw roster caps off with The Rock, Bret Hart, Triple H, Mankind, Batista, Kurt Angle, the British Bulldog, Chris Benoit, yeah, I said it, JBL, Kane, Chris Jericho, Booker T, RVD, Christian, Shelton Benjamin, Orlando Jordan, Paul London, Chavo Guerrero, Doug and Danny Basham, Chris Masters, Sky Tuhati, Snitchkey, The Hurricane, Charlie Haas, Trish Stratus, Stacey Key, Victoria Wilson, Lady, Chris Tammy, Michelle McCool, and Joey Giovanni, because obviously since Raw has the Women's Championship, they get all the women wrestlers. Then on the SmackDown side, we've got Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Andre the Giant, The Undertaker, John Cena, HBK, Randy Orton, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, The Junkyard Dog, Big Show, Edge, Ric Flair, Eugene, Muhammad Hassan, Carlito, Rene Dupree, Khosrow Davari, William Regal, Heidenreich, Sylvain Grenier, Tajiri, Robert Conway, Steven Richards, Spike Dudley, and Mark Jinjak. And that sums up both rosters, with Raw having the WWE Championship, the World Tag Team titles, the Intercontinental Championship, and the Women's title. SmackDown has the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Tag Team titles, the United States Championship, and of course the Cruiserweight division. So, with that being said, I probably should have introduced you to our champions, but since we're right here, anyway, we're gonna do that. Boom Hogan with the World title, Kurt with the WWE title, and they're very reminiscent. Like I said, SmackDown's World Heavyweight title, Hulk Hogan, SmackDown's Tag Team Champions, John Cena and the Junkyard Dog, the modified chain gang, SmackDown's United States Champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, And SmackDown's Cruiserweight Champion Rey Mysterio. Now, as for Raw, their WWE Champion is Kurt Angle. I honestly prefer the older belt compared to the spinner belt. I know you guys probably hate that, but leave a comment below if you want me to change it whenever the title changes hands. I'll do that. And then we have the World Tag Team titles. The Cabinet, Orlando Jordan, JBL have that. The Intercontinental Champion is Christian. I think it's only fair to put him as the IC Champion. And the Women's Champion is Trish Stratus. So, with that being said, and since we're on Raw, we're going to kick it off. I have the paper right here, as we're going to have a fatal 4 match for the Women's Championship. Special guest referee. It's only singles match? Okay. Let's see. Sure, we'll play as the champ. Why not? Trish Stratus. I thought she was a face in this game. They're both heel? No way. Michelle McCool can be a heel. Chris Sammy can be face. Yeah. That sounds more about right. But no, overall, like I said, this game is completely different than what I'm used to for the most part. So this will be interesting. Again, it's for the Women's Championship. That's why I'll probably, whenever I get my editing software, I actually did want to stretch this out, which I probably will now do that, because why not? There we go.
The following contest is a 4-man battle royal. And it is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The Women's Champion, Trish
from Toronto, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Honestly, it's so cool playing this and actually seeing like the live backgrounds when you go into like the matchup screen, and then actually having, you know, them in like the 2005 wrestlers is awesome. I'm hoping I don't get covered for this.
And introducing the challenger.
She is Lita. Whoa, Lita looks
from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
I didn't think she actually had that type of outfit. Cool. I thought she had at that time. No, she was she with that 2005?
And introducing the challenger from Palatka, Florida.
I actually don't know. Last but not least, this is Christy
And
Henry.
Introducing the challenger
it's funny
from
because,
California,
like,
Christy Henry.
Kicked Christy Hemi's wrestling career away. To basically, when she went to TNA, she was just a ring announcer. And I just kind of found it funny, like her highlight is being chick kicked by Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 21. You gotta love that. Ah, yes, the long loading. Oh, no, never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live from Seattle, Washington.
I don't care how rainy it gets, JR. Nothing's going to dampen the spirits of these Seattle fans.
You're right about that, King, especially not when we got such a great show ahead of us.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
It's
Strategy my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
Because, like,
A textbook reversal there.
It's so wealthy, it's awesome. If that makes any sense.
And now a pin.
Compared to
This could
07
be it.
and 08, it's a massive
That's nowhere near a
difference,
3 count.
but it's also special on the weekend. That's still right there. That shouldn't have...
Excellent counter. What ring presence?
But it had it. I would say this game really does teach you that when you try to code things. Did she RKO? That's it.
This match is going to continue.
I might make
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
Just because I realize sometimes it will auto target.
What a reversal!
Great reverse defense. Oh, Michelle, I actually. Oh my.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
This match has the...
Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times.
I've been having a hard time with the buttons in this game, so it's kind of fun.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's...
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be. We're going to see it. Whoa! Look out!
Kick, kick. Kick, kick connects.
Your finisher in this one. It's a little bit different from this.
Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
Easily able
No
to
kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. This could be a
was
pinfall.
challenging too for me.
And it's been reversed.
I could watch these superstars.
And there's the cover.
Done.
One,
She's finished.
two. That wasn't even close to 3.
Christy. I don't know why Chris Emmett thought she could mind her business.
Oh man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
Oh, I couldn't just like flatten some shit. Let's see what is this?
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
Okay.
It's great to see, King.
Oh, she's
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
McCool and
three.
Michelle McCool's gone. We're down to 3. Christy, we have some unbelievable.
Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less posturing?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR. And I think it's
Roll
great.
him up.
There's the pin.
1, 2. Lead it to it. Lead it.
No trouble kicking out of that one.
Whoa. Christy.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hole can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar.
I'm not even going to test, Christy Henry's
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this buried hole.
Okay, I've
Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it. I love it.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
Let's do it again, girl. That was awesome the first time.
Look at that. No.
And a
Here
trick
it
kick to
comes.
Christy.
Oh my gosh, chick kick.
That's not good.
Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR.
Let's double team.
What a counter!
There's so much chaos right now, and I'm
I
honestly
feel so
loving
lucky
it.
that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King.
Oh, I walked
This
over
one has the
that.
potential to become an instant classic.
I thought she was going for the pin. I was like, okay, you just think Chris Emmett is
The
finished.
submission
She's
is
gonna
locked
choke her
in.
out.
This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without
Running
tapping
move.
out to this.
That went nowhere.
I didn't think I actually landed that. Let's go do this.
These
move again.
superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one...
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it. Here's the cover, JR. One, two, three.
Giving Chris Emmett all the time in the world to recover.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else.
There's the reversal.
I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR. Oh boy, here it comes.
Trish Stratus letting all.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt.
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
And here's the pin.
1, 2, 3. Trish Stratus retains the Women's Championship.
Well,
Here's your winner
Open up
and
the
still
show.
the WWE Women's
The
Champion,
referee counted the pin, and that's all she
Trish
wrote.
Stratus.
sure not everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's what rematches are for.
Alright, congrats to Trish on winning this match and retaining the title. I thought there was I guess there isn't. A little bit confused on that. I thought there would have been, for that matter. So it's cool to see that. This I'm pretty sure we can skip this. I hope. Yeah, skip. So Batista beats Book 2. I actually was not necessarily expecting that, truthfully. The next match we're gonna have is for the oh god. If it's gonna be anything like last time, we are in some serious trouble. I've learned one thing from this game. Never, ever, I really mean this, do a regular tag team match, and you are making the biggest mistake of your life if you do that. I just want to inform you guys to not make that mistake. Make sure you do it or try. Like the 07, 06, and 08 series for tag team matches were absolutely dreadful. Like on so many levels, they were awful. They were painful. And I'm not flat out painful. You could be there for at least. I remember one time I played a tag team match for almost a half hour, and I was like, why can't I get this pinfall? And then I just went to get disqualified because I was like, screw it, it's not working.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Tag Team Championship.
The World Tag Team
From
Championship.
Miami, Florida, weighing 257 pounds, Orlando Jordan.
Jordan's feeling confident. He's got JBL. He's got Jibble. Yeah, that's like the running joke between me and Chef, and then we call him JBL Jibble. The acronym JBL.
And the
Jibble.
tag team partner from New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, JBL.
But I also always found it boring. Like even his like world title reign to me was just boring. I don't know. I just couldn't get behind JBL. It's not the fact that I didn't like the way he wrestled. I couldn't put anyone. I was bored. Like risk I was.
And introducing the challengers from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
And last but not least,
And the tag team partner from
British
Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog, Davey.
Like on a serious note, I actually do not know how. So I thought about trying to stretch it, but I feel like it's better if I just leave it the way it is and then have like the weird little two sides like black end off. I feel like you guys don't really care if it's fine, and if you guys do, just let me know. I'll try to figure out a way how to fix it and make it not super stretched and weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw is live tonight from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Law.
These Minnesota fans have been waiting a long time to see the Raw superstars in action, and I know they're not going to be disappointed.
They certainly won't, King. The Twin Cities are never going to forget the day Raw came to town. That went nowhere.
Orlando Jordan, these fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
I wish Orlando, his opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
This would be if they actually lose this match. So then Jordan and JBL.
He's all fired up now, King, and I hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
Right in there.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
Oh boy, here it comes.
These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse. No, no! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision.
You can't just let Bret Hart low people.
He's a slippery devil. JBL's a financial wizard and a huge success in business. But what is a textbook reversal there? There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Rope break. One.
Oh my God.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely one hellacious matchup, no doubt about it.
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher. There's the reversal. Here's the cover, JR. 1, 2.
And I thought Orlando Jordan was going to steal it. I thought Orlando Jordan was going to get the biggest victory of his career.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirt,
the referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
Orlando Jordan just beat the team, the
What a
referee.
counter.
I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side is paying off here.
He's not trying to get the crowd on his side, JR. He's letting everyone know that he's going to win this one, whether they like it or not. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a lowdown.
Here it comes. Are you ready for this, JR?
Oklahoma Slam. I was born ready for that one, King. Born and raised.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR.
Definitely changing.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
This could finish the match right here. I can't believe he countered that one.
was getting his thing right.
He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there? JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so... Oh boy, here he goes. He reversed it. What? I can't believe
Maybe so. But one or two big moves took them. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. There's no way that was going to be a 3 count.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And
No.
This looks familiar.
My God, that's about as good a pile driver as I've ever seen, King. No disrespect to him.
Orlando Jordan's his neck. Oh, I got to put you different.
Boy, what a match.
Oh, God.
I would. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times.
How do I have the finisher? I don't know, actually. Oh, belly, belly.
Oh, he saw that one coming.
That's a short climb, but a potentially.
He's got a hit of steam.
The clothesline from hell.
Oh, I caught him
He
beautifully
did.
done from JBL Orlando Jordan.
I don't believe it. The match is over.
That is perfect tag work. I set him up for the clothesline from hell, and then I completely flatlined the British Bulldog, and that is some good tag team. JBL got his, so correct the
Well,
British Bulldog.
there's no question who won that one, JR.
Not at all, King. The referee counted.
Here are your
folks.
winners
That's all
and
she
still
wrote.
the World
There you go.
Tag
Everyone's
Team
gonna be happy about
Champions,
it, but that's what rematches are for.
Orlando Jordan.
Congrats to Orlando
And
Jordan and JBL retaining the World Tag Team Championships here. A huge upset victory as they defeat the Hart Foundation of Bret Hart and the British Bulldog. This has got to be a big tag team upset in history books, especially in this channel's history. Probably the biggest, because I mean, for what it's Orlando Jordan, and Orlando Jordan didn't really do anything relevant. No, he was United States champion. Yeah, that's actually about it. Yeah. So big upset. It's like trying to remember what these guys actually did beforehand. So Chris Benoit gets the victory in the triple threat match against Chris Jericho and Kane. Our next match is going to be. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. For the Intercontinental title, Christian has not declined. Realistically, this is not good. I feel like for special. Oh, it can only be singles matches. How dare you? But this is going to be a tough one. I mean, a 6-man battle royal for the Intercontinental title. Christian's got to put it all on the line tonight, as he's going to be taking on Shelton Benjamin. On top of that, he's going to be taking on Rob Van Dam. On top of that, it's going to be Chris Masters getting a shot. I think this game is like not good, actually. Then he's also going to have to defend it against Chavo Guerrero. Where's Chavo? There's Chavo. And last but not least, the true wild card in this match, Mankind. So this is not going to be an easy night in the office for Christian if he wants to try to retain the Intercontinental title. This could be the one match I really do feel like we're going to have a new champion. And all the belts were pre-assigned, so all these guys have their championships. So here we go. And then in our main event for Raw, it's going to be Kurt Angle versus The Rock versus Triple H, and a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Almost at the World Heavyweight title. It's funny, in this game, I actually really do.
The following contest is a 6-man battle royal,
It's Christian.
and it is for the Intercontinental.
I mean, the 6 entrances, there's no way we're going to take a lot of time to get through all these entrances. Ladies and gentlemen, next
And
up,
introducing the challenger
Shelton Benjamin.
from Orangeburg, South
Benjamin would love
Carolina,
nothing more than to become an Intercontinental champion tonight. And next up.
And introducing the challenger
RVD
from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds.
Oh, and this one he has a different theme?
And introducing the challenger
No, he doesn't.
from Los Angeles, California, weighing 275.
So this was during his whole Master Lock thing. Oh gosh, I remember that, the Master Lock challenge. Next up, folks, it's going to be Chavo.
And introducing the challenger
Good job, this is a big opportunity. Normally, cruiserweight scene now getting an IC title. Yeah, he should feel very lucky.
And introducing the challenger
Not job Mankind. Never mind.
from Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind.
Can't believe he's a former world. Yeah, that's the only time Foley ever won the world title. That's interesting. All because of Stone Cold. I love the Attitude Era. What is this call for? Oh, thank you. Could definitely use that like ages ago. What is that? Oh, yes, stay right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live tonight from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
There's so much wrestling history here in Calgary, JR, and there's going to be some more made here tonight.
No question, King. The Raw superstars never fail to create history wherever they perform. And these Calgary fans are going to leave here tonight with some amazing memories.
I can't believe he countered that one. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there?
I don't know how that worked, but it was effective nonetheless.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
Oh, you go, man. No, not me.
Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire. You're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. What a counter!
Really interesting.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is...
Watch out! He reversed it! That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll.
Come on now. That was a low blow for me. Whoa.
He saw that one coming.
Take that shot.
All's fair in love and war, JR, and I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
We cannot have you cursing.
Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
He reversed it.
Oh, no, you don't want that.
That's a
I think he's looking to finish up his opponent right here.
the unprettier. That'll rearrange your facial features for sure.
I definitely know Van Dam is not too thrilled to get about getting hit.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. He might make his opponent tap right here. 1, 2,
Brain busted, yeah.
3.
I knew that was easy. I mean, we brain busted him to the next one. I knew.
So, JR,
What a submission hold. Could this be a tap out?
it isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hold, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
Come over here.
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. Oh my gosh, this could be the finish.
referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile.
No.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. He's not going to get caught with that one.
Right now, I am not in the ways at all.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. And there's the cover. I think he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh my gosh! T-bone suplex! Man, what a move!
Put him in a sleeper hole. Put him in a sleeper.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely one hellacious. There's no way that was going to be a 3 count.
Good shape here, but when every single person is not playing too hot,
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bolt and shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
Maybe so. But one or two big moves could completely change the complexion of this match. I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR.
He went straight for the pin. Look live on him.
I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin.
And here's the pin. 1, 2, a reversal.
That was so close to 3, he could taste it.
No. Chris, don't do that. Chris.
The targeted attacks we've been seeing have taken their toll.
He's about one submission hold away from...
It looks like he's getting ready to apply that full Nelson.
It's not just a full Nelson, JR. It's the master lock. And once you're in it, there's no getting out. I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, Jay.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. 2, 3.
But they all want you. Jesus. These guys have it out.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But he's fan. Here's the pin. Could this be it? 2. That was like 2 and 7/8, JR.
All the credit in the world. Because he has taken and...
He countered that and made it look easy.
That's...
Shelton Benjamin's a perfect...
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2,
oh no, I think he's going for his finisher.
Yes, the unprettier.
And now a pin. This could be it. 2,
And now we're down to the two most qualified people in the match, Shelton Benjamin and Christian. The funniest part about this...
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is.
Honestly, in this match. Oh, crap. Christian's hurting again. And I get it. I mean, he's taking a lot.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
Come on, Christian.
Oh, come on now. How about a little more wrestling, a little less?
Unprettier.
This isn't going to be pretty.
This is your title, man.
He turned the table.
Come on, Christian to retain. The Intercontinental title 1, 2, Christian retains in a miracle.
Listen to these fans, JR.
Here's your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion.
Man, battle
Not after the referee counted the 3 count, JR.
Christian.
That's about as decisive as you can get.
What an amazing match.
Congrats to
I
Christian
certainly would not be adverse to seeing a rematch.
Barely survived. Barely survived. He will definitely not be looking forward to defending that title anytime soon, especially after how close. After how close you almost lost. You kidding me? Congrats to big old Christian, man. And then the last match for Raw. Let's see. The triple threat match. Here we go. Kurt Angle, Triple H. And, whoops, did I miss him? And The Rock. For the WB title, right here. Main event for Raw before we go into SmackDown. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. It's big. Big time main event for Raw. Here we go. Interesting. First, folks, he is your WWE champion.
The following
One of
triple threat
professional
match is
wrestling's
scheduled
Olympic
for
gold
one
medals. The
fall.
first actually be the
And it is for the WWE Championship.
Angle.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Kurt Angle legitimately has no interesting attires. I feel like a kid who was 5 to 7 years old made his attire.
And introducing the challenger. From Greenwich, Connecticut.
You cannot play for more than like 5 seconds. And last place, the People's Champion, the Brahma Bull,
And introducing the challenger. From Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds,
his good old buddy Mankind, who was unsuccessful to become the Intercontinental Champion. Will The Rock have to be dealt the same fate? Something we promised one of 2 ways. Stand up. Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw event from Portland, Oregon.
Well, it's been too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy.
They certainly are, and who can blame them? I guarantee the Rose City's going to get its money's worth tonight. He countered that and made it look easy.
Oh, not the pile driver to Kurt.
You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H, and I couldn't come up with anything. It's like he says, he really is the only diamond in this business.
I'm going to help you out here. He's arrogant. He's selfish and self-centered. He'll sacrifice. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
I can't believe he countered that one.
Nice dragon screw.
When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunity.
Rope break.
He may get the 3 count here.
I like it.
I'm not so sure this was about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars... He's a slippery devil.
No, I thought I counted that.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit.
What a counter!
That worked.
I think Triple H might be the greatest superstar of his generation. I think that in the future, superstars are going to talk about Triple H the way superstars from Triple H's generation talk about Ric Flair. The idea. He countered that one perfectly.
Not good for Kurt. It's when they're all injured in different body parts. Like for the Rock, it's just like for the David, it's his body.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Look at this, Kurt. You go choking him.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
No. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then.
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. I know he's a SmackDown superstar, JR, but I still think Kurt Angle just might be the greatest all-around athlete ever to... Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
No?
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
I'm not surprised to see that. Whoa.
I feel so lucky that that submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King, and even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
Scary. Like after looking at that, I was like, wait a minute. Oh.
What do you... Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
Okay, Kurt is pulling out all types of submissions. Where everyone all of a sudden is like the greatest submission.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling too ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Oh, no. Wow, you know what's coming next.
Oh.
Rock bottom. Rock bottom. This one's over.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
A textbook reversal there.
Here's the pin. Could this be it? Watch out. He reversed it.
Kurt was like, no, Rock, we're just going to take you out again.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
While they're doing all that.
He's He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
Break.
There you go, Kurt.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on down.
4.
How about a little more wrestling and a little less posturing?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR.
Did the
And
Rock
I think
pass
it's
out? Did the
great.
Rock pass out?
He
Oh, I
almost
thought
had
the
the
Rock
3 count
passed
right
out.
there, JR.
The game would have been pissed.
The
Rope break.
submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping after this.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who can hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is, the angle slam.
Angle
I don't
for the
believe it.
win to retain the
2,
world.
3.
Kurt Angle is
That's the
still
match, JR.
your
I could've
WWE
watched it.
champion. And this was actually a really back and forth triple threat match for the WWE title. That was awesome. I actually really did enjoy that. The Rock, Triple H gave it the roll. Canelo got on fire with Kurt.
I thought we might see a kick out there, but it was not to be.
No way, JR. The damage
Here's
has
your
been done.
winner and
there was
still the
nothing left to make
WWE champion,
Well, whether you like it or not,
Kurt
there's no arguing
Angle.
with the referee's
Pins The
decision.
Rock to get the job done. Congrats to Kurt Angle as Kurt goes on to smack it down. They're chanting "You suck," we're not trying to really give a damn. That's how you do it, folks. So normally what we'll do is 3 matches on Raw, 3 matches on SmackDown, but because there's titles on line, and it's not just for like a pay-per-view, we're doing the 4 because it's on the show. But this, I feel, was a really... What happened there? Cool. I felt like it was a really well done show, and I can't wait to see the star rating too for that as well. Let's see, WWE titles. So here is what SmackDown is kicking off with: the Cruiserweight Championship and a one-on-one match. It's going to be, where is he? Khosrow Davari taking on Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship right here tonight. Remember, because these champions were just kind of handed the belt, there is no rematch clause if they wind up losing. So this is going to be a big deal if we have a title change. There is no rematch clause, at least not for the current champions that they have, because they were handed the belt and they were picked as champions. So introducing first, he is your reigning defending.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall.
He is reigning.
And is for the Cruiserweight Championship of
And he's getting put out of the building.
And
He is the
introducing the challenger
He is Khosrow.
from Minneapolis,
Davari.
Minnesota,
The original
Khosrow
Super
Davari.
Soldier. And Davari ready to try to become the Cruiserweight champion tonight. Muhammad Hassan challenges Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the World Heavyweight title. A big main event. Hell, that's huge. Momentum swings. Oh yeah, I know completely about the momentum swings. These matches have not been easy.
Houston, Texas is home to SmackDown action tonight. I'm Michael
Big
Cole
mistake.
here with
Undertaker
Taz at
fly.
ringside.
Oh, and
and
a
what a
back
show
fly.
we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. And you know what? I've always wanted to say
Stomping
this.
away on
Houston, we got a
Mysterio.
problem. Actually, we don't have a problem because SmackDown's in town.
You got that right, partner.
Oh, Davari
The Space
now.
City loves SmackDown, and the Superstars are not going to let them down. And there's the
going for the
reversal.
pin.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
Turning back.
I think we might be looking at the future of the
And it may be over.
WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole. This is a great match, and the fans are way into it.
And that's what really matters.
Whoa,
If the
how did you
WWE
start
fans
this?
aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
Can we talk about that actually? Like, how did he just
That was a textbook reversal.
What? He legitimately finished her. Who?
This one's going to keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now.
I'm mostly just shocked. Like,
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Oh my God, I just saved myself. I didn't know I could do that.
Jeez, what a match. I got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes two of us, partner.
Get up.
And I think that's one of the things that makes it so exciting.
Man, this Rey Mysterio has got
nice reversal. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. He's going up, and what goes up must come down. You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Well, it wouldn't break my heart if they went for an hour, Taz. I'm really enjoying this match.
That's bad. Oh, never mind. He psyched me out. Oh,
going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle.
Mysterio's going to try. Mysterio's trying to get a finish. That's what he's trying to do.
I think they're slowing their pace down a little bit, Cole, and that's a good way to refocus your energy, but you also give your opponent time to recover. That's not good.
It certainly isn't. But if you try to rush things, you could wind up making a critical mistake that could cost you the match.
Here it comes.
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver.
Daivari, the mastermind. He did the whole time to beat.
You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3. What a counter that was. And there's the pin.
Daivari's in trouble.
Not even a 2 count.
These superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation, Cole. You gotta come ready for the battle.
I'm a little bit surprised that Daivari is
This has been a real rocket bust of a match so far, Cole.
It has indeed. And I think this crowd would like to see these superstars pick up the pace a little bit.
What are you talking about? This is some classic old school wrestling here.
There we go.
Picking your spots and waiting for your opportunities.
I was waiting to
Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile, so talented. I really think he could be a
nice quick counter.
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's
the low blow, the winning shot for Daivari, the cruiserweight champion. Daivari, the Mysterio.
That was an impressive win, Cole. I got a new respect.
And Daivari now just became the new cruiserweight champion, just like that. Rey Mysterio gets finishers way too quick. I was lucky I was able to. I think what really shifted the tide in my favor of that match
left any doubt in anyone's mind.
Here's your winner and the new Cruiserweight Champion of the World.
Very bad spot. Congrats to Cruiserweight Champion right here tonight to open up SmackDown. Can his friend Muhammad Hassan do the same in the main event tonight? Can defeat Hollywood Hogan for the World Heavyweight title, but congrats to Daivari becoming Cruiserweight Champion. We're on to the next title match of the night. And Ramsey's got to be heartbroken. He was awarded that title, and then he just lost it. Talk about a bad fortune of luck, man. Bad fortune of luck. Right, next up, it is going to be the... Oh, God. The last time I had to play with it with the Junkyard Dog, it wasn't a very fun experience. Let's just let's put it that way. Johnson, the Junkyard Dog versus Sylvain Grenier, I believe it's his name, and Robert Conway. Where's Rob Conway? There we go. Alrighty. This one should be interesting. I really love the fact they have like the live motion. It's honestly great. Like on so many levels, it's super cool that they have that. It's a shame that they don't do it anymore. You know, with the current gen games. Again, we haven't had a wrestling game since 2018. So the fact that atrocity of 2K20 has been out for so long, and I had so much high hope for 20. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is one half of
tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
He is also one half of Chain Gang. That's right. I made my little Chain Gang in this game. I know it would never happen. But his tag team partner is
the tag team partner, the Legend.
Tonight, looking to retain the WWE tag team titles. Can they get the job done? Is the question.
And introducing the challengers,
Sylvain Grenier
from France, weighing in at a combined weight of 480 pounds, La Resistance.
Yeah, there's a big emphasis on it. And it's funny because Rene Dupree is also kind of with them, and he's unfortunately gonna be in a handicap match going to Andre the Giant with Heidenreich. So let's see how that goes for Dupree later. Alright, sleeper hold submission system. Okay, cool.
Good evening, and welcome to a sold-out show from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside, and we've got a show for you tonight.
Hey, Cole, we're in the desert. This is nuts. Every SmackDown show is bigger and better than the ones that came before, and tonight's going to be bigger than all of them.
That's a bold statement, partner, but I can't disagree. I don't think Phoenix has any idea what they're in for tonight. Nice reversal.
He's been looking for that all match, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple.
I gotta admit, I was never a huge La Resistance fan in general, Cole, but Sylvain Grenier actually pretty impressive in the ring.
He better be. That attitude of his has got the Raw superstars lined up for a chance to shut his mouth, for what I've heard.
Nice quick counter.
He's got his opponent up. This could be it.
You better believe this is it.
Check it out, nephew. Boy, the arrogance of Sylvain Grenier really burns me.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we wouldn't see that fire go out pronto. That was a textbook reversal.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Don't bother, Cole. I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Ha!
There we go. Great.
Now that's the way you do it. Let your opponent know who the boss is.
Or you could just keep posturing and give your opponent time to recover. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, you know, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. Let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Oh, this is so bad. I'm so trying to keep away from drunk.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
Oh, my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar the way they have with John Cena.
Yeah, that's great, Cole. No doubt the WWE fans, they love John Cena. I get that. But this is not a popularity contest. It's a physical, athletic competition. This could be 3 right here.
What a counter that was. Oh, my. The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Oh, I'm fighting bro. Yeah.
I think John Cena has risen through the SmackDown ranks faster than... Oh, no. I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Whoa, you're not kidding, Cole. He's busted wide open.
Get in there and take a look at him, ref.
Like, definitely my least favorite section part.
He slipped out of that one.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars...
He may get the 3 count right here.
Rope break.
You have to like is that I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. Folks, will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action. He was one step ahead on that one.
I forgot he was dealing with Match John.
You know, we've seen some pretty... He's going for the pin, Cole.
1, 2.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count. Great reversal.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Reversals to my finisher.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
There's the pin. Oh, no. The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
How dare you? How dare you, sir? Oh. Take that. Take that. Oh.
Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
Oh, my God. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer. He could pin his opponent right here.
2,
3. Let's go.
That was an impressive win, Cole. I got a new...
Good God. I'm hoping it's actually been like playing the entire time. That's like the scary part. Sometimes I like don't tap my laptop and it goes black.
It looks like there just wasn't enough left in the tank to kick out of the pin.
Well, thankfully, the most painful.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Tag Team
I don't know if it's a matter of
Champions,
not having what it takes, Taz.
Sometimes
Sometimes you
John
just not
WWE
Cena
Tag Team titles right here inside of SmackDown.
and
They
the
defeat
Legend.
Resistance. We're going next match of the night. Did they call the junkyard? Did they not even say the junkyard? They didn't really call him the legend. What type of generic? What? Why? Oh yeah, poor Dupree. Poor Dupree. I feel like Andre's gonna win this match. I feel like Dupree has no help with Heidenreich. Yeah. Seen that happening. But this match would be great. I wish we could play this one, but because of, everything happening, I can't really. We're only doing the title matches tonight. Shawn Michaels win. That's a big win for Michaels, and Undertaker was the one who took the fall too, which is kind of shocking. Very shocking, actually. So we have a fatal 4-way match for Ric Flair's United States Championship, and well, the Nature Boy, he wants to win. He wants to retain. He's gonna have to take on Edge. Right, where is Edge? There we go. Edge, Randy Orton, and the Big Show right here tonight. Fatal 4-way, a 4-way dance, elimination style for the United States title. Here we go. Can Flair survive to retain that U.S. title? It's definitely going to be tough. He's got Edge, who's killing it. It's going to be interesting. Flair is definitely the underdog.
The following contest is a 4-man battle royal.
Flair.
And his
Styling and profiling like no one else. Like no other.
You think you know me?
And introducing the challenger
He's the rated R superstar
from Toronto, Ontario.
Had Never Gonna Stop, I think, by Rob Zombie. I know it stopped during 2004 when he had moved over
and
to...
introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
Say. I can't sing because my voice is still broken.
Well,
it's the Big Show.
And introducing the challenger.
Everyone. I much rather prefer him with hair. Just saying. I feel like that should definitely be stated. It's going to be great to hop into 07 and see him with hair. For sure. Definitely. But honestly, these matches have, for the most part, been challenging, and I wasn't expecting that, truthfully.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to SmackDown Action. Coming to you tonight from Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
Hey Cole, the Granite State is ready for some action tonight.
And they're going to get it. The SmackDown superstars never fail to fall out. And that's why SmackDown's the #1 brand in sports entertainment. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. He dodged that bullet.
Good for Flair. This has not been a good outing. Now
Man, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
This is not good.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Flair's in the corner.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by... Watch it, he reversed it.
Flair just can't get anything. He's been shut down the entire way.
I don't know, Cole. Wow, great reversal.
Everyone
This is
took their
dumb.
shot at
Why is
this
he risking everything by going up
the
there?
Nature Boy. And for guys who's a two-time world champion, maybe that's what you just have to do. He's been there and done that. So
I don't think there's any superstars on the roster. He's looking for his finisher.
And there it is, Cole.
The big show.
RKO. Man, that'll take the head right off. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly. And there's the reversal.
Flair and Edge back and forth, relatively aggressive with her. Thank you for the save.
I gotta tell you, I didn't expect these guys to go off on each other the way they have to. This has been brutal, this match so far.
Well, Taz, it's not ballet, you know.
He's 3 seconds away from a win. Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move.
Randy, don't do it.
He was one step ahead on that one.
There you go, for you stop that shot. That's right. So finally,
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. I don't think we could ever get sick of watching these superstars go at it.
Me neither, partner. This one's got rematch written all over it.
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Go for the cover, Cole. There's the reversal, Cole.
He could pin his opponent right here.
1, 2, Edge gone. Edge is gone. And
Look at this.
Could
it be? You're damn right it is, Cole.
Oh.
And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
First it's he went back for the show. He went for Orton. Going right back for the show.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you?
For the bulldog on the beach. Orton though. Orton caught Flair.
I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty up. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
That was for you, bulldog.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Big show going for the power bomb.
Randy Orton's a mouthy little punk, Cole, and that's exactly the kind of guy that superstars will line up around the block to get a shot at.
Orton's never backed down from the fight. Great reversal. There's the cover. Can he do it?
He slipped out of that one.
Why doesn't he put his money where his mouth is and continue the match?
Hey, slow down a little bit, Cole. We're just having a little fun in there. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Orton, if you want it, man, you can have it. You got it.
Edge is so quick and so dead. Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
Oh, my God. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer. Oh, would you look at this? Talking about arrogant. It's sickening.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. And that's what wins matches. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they...
Whoa! There goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission.
Here's the pin. This could be it. You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near. Here it comes. Look out.
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver.
1,000.
1, 2,
history.
3.
Look at this, Cole. He don't look too worried about this match.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match.
Definitely not an easy night at the office.
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
He's been able to outlast the Edge and Randy Orton. Can he do the same with the Big Show? If he does that, he's
nice
going to
quick counter.
The Intercontinental Champion. But the Big Show now is down in the sleeper hold. It's a multi-million-dollar dream.
Oh my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Flair went for the roll.
There's the cover.
That's
you feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
It ain't about winning over the fans, though, Cole. He's letting everyone know that he don't give a damn what they think. That was a textbook reversal.
What a jerk. How about a little less posing and a little more action?
Pump the brakes, girl pants. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like this.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Looks like someone's making it pretty clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
Well, this is a good way to find yourself in a bad situation. He's wasting time instead of following up here.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Thanks for playing.
He probably should have thought that through a little better.
So, Cole, you got any predictions? Who you think's gonna win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same. Nice reversal.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
Yes, but this might not be the smartest course of action. This match is far from over. What a counter that was.
Ha! Now that's the way you do it. Let your opponent know who the boss is.
Or you can just keep posturing and give your opponent time to recover. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. Wow, look at that confidence. He's letting his opponent know who the boss is.
He'd better watch out, though. His cockiness could backfire in a major way.
Take that. That's right.
Well, give him an A for effort.
Yeah, and give him an F while you're at it, but no freaking way you're gonna lift him. The Big Show is a big dude, all right. But I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's the largest athlete in the world has not been WWE champion more times than he has been.
What are you saying? That the Big Show isn't trying hard enough? That he doesn't have enough commitment to the business for your tastes?
Cole,
He saw that one coming.
This guy's performing a bad spot. He's like in deep.
The pride in the hearts of these competitors might be the only thing that's keeping them going.
And pride's a powerful emotion. But when you just plain run out of gas, there's nothing in the world that can keep you going.
Well, it doesn't look like they're running on empty quite yet, but you never know when that could change. What a reversal. The conditions are right for a finishing move. He anticipated that move perfectly.
Not good for Flair. Oh! Not good for the Nature Boy at all.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice... And there's the counter, Cole.
Okay, I think I'm ready to time the whole time. Sorry, I need to go up. Flair's hurting.
This is not just a match. He's going for the pin, Cole.
Flair not going down with that fight. And what has been an absolute war, but truthfully, and in all honesty, if Flair doesn't get up, he's
How much can these superstars possibly have left?
They got as much left as it takes, Cole. Trust me, you get in that ring and you find out you got reserves you never knew you had.
I can imagine. Nothing pushes you to the limit quite like a WWE match.
Oh, we got the rope. We got the rope. That's what Flair needed. That is the exact thing
shoulders
Flair
down.
needed.
This could be it.
That literally could have been a 3 count if referee knew how to do his job and only came down and did it enough, like, effectively.
Way too early to get a 3 count.
Way too early. This ref is just slow.
You know, we've seen some pretty good back and forth action here, but you don't. This guy might not have enough to kick out.
2.
Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Screwed. Realistically, Flair is...
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2.
Come on,
God,
that had to be 3.
Ric Flair providing an instant classic on how to take.
I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn.
Oh, God. The ref's on green streak, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
Flair is working on those legs.
Could be a finishing move right here.
Flair understands this is where the money is for him. And quite frankly,
I gotta say, Cole, when I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think.
And this
but
is
these
smart.
superstars are blowing me away right here.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'm talking about getting stuck with a broadcast partner. Yeah, we'll
One
talk
move
about that
from the
another
Big
time.
Show. Rope, work for the rope.
This could be
Taking
3
2
right
seconds.
here.
Well, this is referee's never in position, and he's costing Flair the match.
I can't deny that the legend killer Randy Orton had a pretty impressive career so far, Cole, but he better be careful that he don't burn.
This could be a finishing move right here.
Oh, Flair over the figure 4. The Big Show had scouted.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
Flair has just been Orton getting involved to try to screw Ric Flair out of his United States title after Flair's put him on the grave.
Edge is such a jerk. I'm amazed that he still has a job on Raw after some of the stuff he's pulled.
Hey, Cole, lighten up a little bit. Maybe he's not got the best attitude in the world, but you gotta admit, he's a heck of a competitor.
That may be true, but I'm not a fan of the way he's been winning his matches lately. And I don't think these fans are either.
I mean, Flair has taken more than enough of a beating to put anyone down.
And I think
there's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
I mean, the fact that it's a 1 count is...
superstars are show. Here's the pin.
1.
Come on, Flair. Don't quit. Oh,
I love hearing
the referee's calling for the bell.
The Big Show won because Flair couldn't lift him.
You know, I don't know if everybody's going to be.
Here's your winner and the new United States champion.
The referee's call. The ref counted the pin.
The Big Show. No doubt, Cole.
Congrats to the Big Show becoming the new United States champion.
For a rematch.
After that performance, Ric Flair does deserve a rematch, and a fair one-on-one with the Big Show. For sure. I mean, that was Ric Flair. You can say whatever you want. Ric Flair once again provides us an instant classic. Instant classic, you know, and job well done. Now, folks, like I said, remember our main event, Muhammad Hassan challenges Hollywood Hogan right here tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is our main event. It's happening right here, right now. Let's get to the final match. Then we'll go through the gem mode to see the star rating system, and we'll end it off there for the week. I think that is a very cool thing to see where we're going to be at rating-wise.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Absolutely incorrect. Like, it's not the right.
And is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
With the World Heavyweight title. And his opponent. He is Muhammad Hassan.
And introducing the challenger.
History as not being
from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 243 pounds, Muhammad Hassan.
And become the World Heavyweight Champion. Talk about pressure old Muhammad Hassan is facing right now. Is pressure. There's even more pressure on Hulk Hogan to win this match, to end the run of Muhammad Hassan before it begins. Is this Muhammad Hassan's night? And this is the last match you got for your match, 8 of 8. I know it's been quite a long episode. 8 matches, title matches, lots of people in it. It's definitely why. But it's been a fun hour and a half so far. Honestly, I've absolutely enjoyed this game. It's
Houston, Texas is home to SmackDown action tonight. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. You know what? I always wanted to say this. Houston, we got a problem. Actually, we don't have a problem because SmackDown's in town.
You got that right, partner. The Space City loves SmackDown, and the Superstars are not going to let them down. Oh, no. The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. If he keeps connecting with that chair, this is going to be a real short match.
Remember how Hassan Jordan used a steel chair by taking out the referee. Hello.
Hey, the ref.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out.
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole.
He's got absolutely crazy with the steel chair,
Hassan
Taz.
has already
I think he's looking to finish off his opponent, Taz.
breaking the rules.
Oh, modified STO. Face first. Right into the ground.
I honestly thought Hogan is missing all of Hassan's punches.
I think that Hassan is a real hot.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a frame in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. There's the reversal, Cole.
I'm starting to realize that they're losing. Like, what is
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
But Hassan, for the most part, in my opinion, has done a great job. Whether you like it or not, yes, he's been using underhand
He
tactics,
anticipated that move perfectly.
The referee felt, that stiff shot, that stiff clothesline from
I think
Hassan
he's going to
before.
fly, Cole.
It's definitely not a fun situation to be hit by.
What a reversal.
Well done, Hogan. Well done. Hassan's suspended enough.
Boy, here's the pin. This could be it.
2.
No trouble getting out of that one.
Good count.
It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last
Hogan
long against an
barely
opponent you
getting buzzed.
haven't done your homework on.
And Hassan can do so. You gotta think that if Hassan's willing to
Why do
use
they keep
all
so many
these
dangerous weapons under the ring? Those things can cause serious injuries.
Man, his
overrun
opponent looks like
Hassan.
a punk with that counter.
One.
Come on, ref. That
Hassan.
should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
ref has let Hassan get away with a lot more than he obviously should have at this point in the match.
It really burns me up to see someone like Muhammad Hassan.
But Hassan,
oh man, what's he gonna do
next?
next?
A modified STO. What an impact!
You may not like Muhammad Hassan.
Wow, great reversal.
You may not.
This could be 3
You
right
gotta
here.
respect what he's doing. It may be underhanded, yes.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you ain't gonna see athletes like this anywhere else.
Oh, I thought I got it.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
Look at this,
Hogan got caught. Hogan got caught.
Nobody sticks around long after taking a
Hogan got
finisher like
caught.
that.
And it's over now. World champion Muhammad Hassan.
He picked up a very hard-fought victory.
Yeah, there were a couple steel chair shots. Yes, the referee got dropped and bopped a couple times, but Muhammad Hassan has just pinned Hollywood Hulk Hogan to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
That was a hard-fought battle, but in the end, only one superstar could pick up the win.
This
Here's
is like
your winner and the
they run the tables. The
World
Heavyweight Champion.
Muhammad
Can't argue with
Hassan
that,
is the
Taz.
World Heavyweight Champion. Love him or hate him, but Hassan is now the face of SmackDown. He is your World Heavyweight Champion. He defeats Hollywood Hulk Hogan tonight in an epic way. I mean, the celebration continues. The confetti's going around, ladies and gentlemen. That's what closes off SmackDown. We've only got one part left, and that's to see the stars ratings and things like that, and the fans. And then we get called there for an episode. Honestly, this was a really good episode. I feel I definitely loved how both of these events, yes, saved, because there's a lot that happened. I love how both of these events just happened. Well done. Congratulations to both brands on an excellent show. That was, I feel like I booked a good show. I feel like it gave a lot of people a chance to shine, and I think we had great quality matches. So, yeah. And we're gonna go over here, and then I gotta confirm it, which is fine because who cares? Yep. And we'll just simulate all. Simulate all. So they're not all gonna be correct. It's just not how it's gonna happen. But it's good to see new superstars sign it, right? So still, that's not. I mean, it's all incorrect, but who cares? That's not what we're worried about. We are worried about the star system. So they got 2.5 stars, and we booked a really solid match there. And then SmackDown had 2 stars. Yeah, I can see that because Hassan, yeah, definitely. But I mean, honestly, with that being said, then let's look at these reports. Right now, Raw is in the lead by 40,000 fans, and folks, we're gonna end it right here. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to do episode 2. Hopefully we can have Chef on for episode 2. And with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. And please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. And as always, everyone, stay off the hook.